which can be discussed in the Gram Sabha. The first 2 points are with regards to illegal construction, which are individual points which are not supposed to be discussed, because only developmental works and works related to the overall village, developmental works in the village are supposed to be discussed in the Gram Sabha. So the third point, which is with regards to land filling in 60/0, I believe this is in Fondaquado, and the previous panchayat had stopped that particular work and asked to clear the area and restore it to its original stature as a paddy field. Now this was, I think, in the year 2020-21 or 2019-20. 22. This was in 22 when the complaint was filed. Okay. So we went and we took so much action on this particular, this where I along with ward member and complainant went on the site. We saw the site. We are going to write to the authorities who are responsible to ensure that whatever land filling is done in that particular area, there was land filling done previously, it has to be restored to its original stature. From the side of the panchayat, all we can do is send them a letter, that is to restore it within particular amount of days. Again, this does not come under any provision or act of Panchayat Raj, because we do not have the right or the powers to go into somebody else's property and remove that matter. It does not come under any act. Any advocate or legal counsel will be able to tell you this. This comes under the provisions of the collector's office and the TCP, who have the powers to do so. And we have already written on multiple cases with regards to this. Wherever there was land filling, the Gomnedar has brought this to our notice, or person from our village has brought to our notice. We have gone, we have stopped the land filling, we have taken so much action on it, and we have sent letters to the relevant authorities. There are also instances where we have sent reminder 1 and reminder 2. Despite this, authorities have failed to take action. So once again, I would like to reiterate to Mr. Alex, who has given this suggestion. I thank you for your suggestion. It's a very important point. We have always kept our stand very clear as Village Panchayat Parra, our entire team, that since we have come in the Panchayat, we will not allow agricultural land filling to take place, and we don't also want people to build in agricultural land. Today, I want to remind all of you, I'm very happy to see many of our people. Let's say, "Lo guys, Gram Sabha ke liye," I want to remind all of you that today, our Parra Panchayat, many panchayats around Goa are facing lot of problem. Our local people are facing problem. Earlier, healthcare and health camps which were conducted under Village Panchayat Parra, we used to wait for, or we used to approach either a hospital or a doctor or medical advisors who would come and collaborate with us, and we used to have health camps either here or in our polyclinic. Now we have also allocated a special provision in our budget for the same. This was not there earlier. This is for the first time we have done this. Again, when it comes to education, we have a government primary school in Parra, in Lobo. Every year we give them certain grants from the panchayat to help them with payment of their rents, because they get very limited grants from the government. Education is another very important facet that we want to support. We want our students to grow. And in terms of sports, I believe today the only sports club which is registered and playing in a registered, internationally recognized football federation, it comes directly under FIFA and the AIFF, that is the GFA. So under GFA, PVC Parra, which is our village club, today is playing in the 2nd division, and they are pushing to go in the 1st division. They also requested the panchayat to help them, because every year The Parra Panchayat has no doubt helped in building our football ground. At the same time, to help the youth of Parra, we have allocated part of our budget to aid them in a very small way. This is a decision that our body has taken, so that youngsters from our village, they also train boys right from the age of 7, 8, 9. So if you have young children or young kids in your houses, in your wards, please tell them to go and take advantage of the wonderful services which are being provided by PVC Parra. They are very, very attached to grassroots sports, grassroots football. So if you have kids who want to get into sports, get into football, I request you to please enroll them into the sport. Another very important aspect I want to tell you is development works in Parra. Today, continuously we have been pushing for a lot of inclusive development, sustainable development. A lot of our works are complete. Very recently, a road of Fonda Karadi coming from Anjuna going up to Milton Marquis Circle in Vella Kanaka. That work also has been completed. With regards to pending works, we have got NOCs from the respective authorities for construction of a grandstand along with football floodlights at PVC Parra ground. So that work will be completed under GSIDC and by Parra Panchayat within a year's time. The work is going to start very soon before the rains. Another two important works which are going to also start very soon are our roads and beautification from Parra football ground till St. Joseph School, which goes through Bokacha Aradi. Also Parra football ground till Shantadurga Bar, which goes through Saliswado, through Silvavado, part Karaskovado and Almedavado. This goes up to Nagwa. So these are two very major works which we are going to start very soon. It is in the pipeline. It will be completed under PWD funds. If there are any other suggestions.
Different प्रश्न असतात ते तुम्ही मांडले आणि क्लॅरिफाय करून घेतले ताका लागून तुमचे दिनवास कित्याक तुम्ही येवंक नासले जाल्यार ते प्रश्न येवचे नासले. सो एज अ पंचायत बॉडी आमचे सगळे जाण आणि सरपंचान तुमचे आयकले, सगळ्यांक एड्रेस केले, बरे भशेन एड्रेस केले, पण आमी चुकोवंक ना.
Dealings are done in just a matter of 5 seconds. It's a give and take. So it is very difficult to get somebody over there.
No, I will make sure that all our people, especially youngsters of that ward, especially youngsters of that ward are informed. Yes.
6 months ago, we brought something.
Talked about illegal housing.
The property in Saliswado. It's not done.
Which drink? LC? Which drink?
No, but to tell also sometimes to tell you when they just stop. But nuisance is time and change.
No. See, he came with us with evidence. We took the secretary, we went on site, we showed them. I will also bring it to notice of all our people who stay in Almedavado. I am studio talking the area where not many people are there or they don't stay over there. So I will bring it to the notice of our team also who works over there to please keep a close eye on that area. So till the camera comes up, I will make sure that this. So if you notice this happening, please bring it to my notice immediately so that I can. We are putting CCTV cameras. We have already put it in multiple areas, common areas. So we are putting. I propose to put one in the entry and exit points of all the wards. Now, this incident which takes place, I have kept personally because we want to eliminate all black spots in Parra. Black spots are where people come and dump garbage. I have personally kept youngsters currently in Lobo. They are there every night to check whether garbage dumping is taking place. Okay. Similarly, If you can just tell me personally where that thing is taking place, identify it. I will keep someone over there, and I will also inform the police so that they do regular patrolling in that area. Till the security cameras come up at the entry and exit points of all the wards, this is what we can do from our side to safeguard our people. So I can keep somebody from our side, youngster from that particular ward, he will wait for a particular time between 12 to 2. That is the timing we have given for the youngster who is doing it in Lobo. He is also in touch with the police.
After the garbage area, no?
Yeah. Yes.
It's in that stretch only that there are a lot of drug dealings taking place.
I see.
This has been happening for a long time, but since you have brought up the security point and just
We have also, I did not, yes. We have already discussed this point. When we are doing the work which is in concerns about insufficient water availability in our jurisdiction, in light of the above, they have been asked to furnish a report or provide data with regards to water supply available and the actual water supply which is required. So our carrying capacity and what is actually required in our jurisdiction. They are requested to furnish these details before us. See, when it comes to the policy which we have formulated, policy के लिए अपन का सगळ्यांक खबर आहा. People know over here that we have made a policy. Believe those who are regulars who visit the panchayat during Gram Sabha, they know about this. So when it comes to technical aspects of buildings, panchayat does not approve technical plans. We are in charge of basic infrastructure, taking care of our electricity supply, water supply, our roads and infrastructure in the village which supports this. Now there was a Supreme Court order which came out. A Supreme Court order which came out earlier this month, which stated that no construction license are to be given till a final order is passed based on the Kalangut ODP. So Parra Panchayat has kept all licenses on hold till date with regards to this, and so that we are strong on our side, we have asked for this data. Now why did we ask for this data with regards to water and electricity? To understand what is our carrying capacity and how much electricity and water is actually required for the village. Now, units will keep on increasing, construction licenses will keep on coming from the TCP to the panchayat. But to safeguard our people and the interests of Parra village, we have to understand whether that capacity is actually there in Parra or not. Today there are many villages. Yesterday I was speaking to a friend, they said that in Kalangut, people get water every alternate day. That too for only a few hours a day. So this situation should not arise in the future. That the zonal agriculture office, Pardes, they will be coming to village Panchayat Parra on the 27th of this month from 10:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. And there is a scheme that is a natural mission on natural farming for coconut pluckers. Along with this, I have requested the agriculture department to also explain different types of government schemes. So all the government schemes and subsidies which are available for farmers throughout Goa and how they can use them. Whether it is to do farming in their house, घराकडे farming करपा खातीर, नाल्यार शेतान तुमचे कितें subsidy मेळता, बियो घेवपाक, whoever are owners of tractors, tractor ओनरा खातीर. So तेंचे खातीर जितले स्किमी आहा ते एक्सप्लेन करपा खातीर 27th येतले. They will be coming on 27th of this month. So I request you to be present from 10:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. I will also be sending a message personally to all of you. Message हांव WhatsAppar धाडटलो सगळ्यांक. तुम्ही शेअर करचे, खास करून आमचे कोण शेतकार भाव आनी भयण आसा गांवांत, हांच्यांनी हाचो लाभ घेवचो. So in short, I will explain this scheme to you. It is a awareness program towards implementation of the scheme Natural Mission on Natural Farming and schemes for coconut pluckers to create awareness amongst farmers. So I once again request all the farmers especially to please tell your colleagues, tell your friends, especially our youngsters who want to get into farming. This is a very good opportunity where agriculture department is coming to our panchayat to explain all government schemes which are available with them. The second notice we have received is from the Directorate of Animal Husbandry and Veterinary Services, Government of Goa. So I believe this program has already started in Parra Panchayat area. They told us that it would start between 24th of this month to 28th. So 24th of February to 28th of February. Then there is a mass vaccination of dogs against rabies, which is scheduled to commence in Parra from 24th to 28th. I believe some of our ward members have informed me that it has already started. This is just for your information.
Reclaim disused land.
Yes.
It's a very good amendment.
Correct.
Because many times Bhumidar is the landlord and the so-called tenants are taking the Bhumidar for a ride.
Correct.
They are making money on that land.
And it is very good that Komnidars are being given this power. And also I request Komnidar, if they find that tenants are misusing the land, henceforth, they misusing the land by doing land filling, not taking Komnidar into consideration, illegally doing things where Komnidar is not benefiting by giving them the required tax, thereby causing, you can say, a robbery of tax and robbery of fees which are supposed to go to the Komnidar. I request you to also take action on this. It is very important. Few announcements before I go for agricultural areas or land filling has taken place and people have constructed in the fields. Because of this, Panchayat, initially they were not taking action. After High Court came down heavily on them, they had to issue demolition orders to all the 98 structures. So 98 structures were given demolition orders. This is just for your information.